Hi Capricorn, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching, welcome to your weekly tarot love messages. We're going to take a look and see what the cards predict for you for the upcoming week. It is going to be a general reading, guys. Please keep that in mind. If you are after a personal tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below. I feel like the Tower card has been showing up a lot lately. Bottom of the deck you have Temperance. Okay, and you've got the Six of Swords. Interesting. I feel like, alright, I feel like there are a lot of new opportunities, new possibilities, and new beginnings that are fated for you, Capricorn. I feel like this week, and possibly in the next coming weeks, the universe is going to be presenting you with certain offers or certain possibilities or opportunities, whether romantic, love, or career, financial, that you're going to be responding to very positively. Now, your energies feel like you're very receptive, and because you're in this receptive state, you're able to identify those opportunities that come your way. Some of these opportunities are going to require that you take a leap of faith, that you take a risk, okay? You take a risk on someone, you take a risk on something. It's important that you know with this offer, there is no guarantee. So for example, if you take a risk on someone new, no, there's no guarantee in love. There's no guarantee that this person is going to be the one who's going to end up breaking your heart. And if you take a job offer, there's no guarantee it's going to lead to, that financial independence or success that you're seeking. But I think from what I see for you, I do see that a risk is going to pay off handsomely for you in the future. Whether it is financially or whether it is romantically, I just think you have to be willing to take a risk. Because here's the thing, with this risk, it feels like you've got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain in the process. I also feel like there's some big payoffs that are coming your way, okay? I feel like maybe you have a lot of good karma that you've stored up in your energy. Maybe you've been working towards something for a very long time, whether it's a project. Maybe you've been putting a lot of work in, a lot of time and a lot of work for the company here, or an idea that you've been working on, or a relationship. There's something here that I feel like you're finally going to start seeing its results. You're finally going to start seeing this pay off for you, and it'll pay off very handsomely. But again, I think this is well deserved, and this is something that I feel like for one reason or another has been delayed for you. But with Temperance energy over here, I do feel like that you deserve it because you've been patient. You've been patient with yourself, Cappy, and you've also been patient with the results. And if not, it just might be a message for you if you are working towards something, okay? And even if you fail, it's a good thing, because, it'll teach you to do better. It'll teach you to, it'll challenge you, it'll push you. So keep going, because, essentially behind every successful person, there's been failure. So keep going with something. Don't give up, because I feel like there's something you've been putting a lot of your time and energy into it. And to be honest with you, the results have been very slow, but you will, you will be rewarded for it, okay? You will get the results that you're seeking. You will get the rewards that you deserve here. And of course, I'm not going to ignore the Tower moment. There's something here that is coming to a very quick and a very abrupting ending for you. So someone might potentially ghost you. A relationship might potentially just end very suddenly, unexpectedly, abruptly. A job contract could just wrap up out of the blue. Something he ends for you, but it's like you didn't necessarily see it coming. you have to know that this is actually a blessing in disguise, okay? Lightning bolt strike and it hit the tower, which is a strong indication of this being divine intervention. So whatever is ending for you here is essentially, you know, a sign of the divine intervening here. Because there are certain endings that you're going to be experiencing, whether this week or potentially in the coming weeks, or you might already be experiencing, but these endings are absolutely instrumental in getting you to the next phase, you know, to the next part of your journey, to the next phase, to the next chapter. If you resist these changes, you will not grow. Your energies will stagnate, and you will stay stuck physically, emotionally, mentally, okay? Which is why it's important that if certain things, you know, if you're being made to feel uncomfortable, for instance, if you're no longer happy within your job, or if you're no longer happy within your relationship, your marriage, you know, the universe here is, it's kind of nudging you to take action, whatever that action is, you know, respond to the discomfort here in a situation. So, you know, when you become too co-reliant or just too accustomed to, you know, your situation, even if it is uncomfortable, the universe likes to do you a favor by helping you out and by putting you in a situation so uncomfortable that you have no other choice but to respond. And I think for a lot of you, this is what's happening. And it's funny because you know, every new beginning comes off the heels of an ending. So although something ends for you, something new is about to begin. Okay, and understand that whoever walks away from you, or whatever contracts or jobs or anything, you know, offers that wrap up, it's because you've got something better on the way. You just have to be patient. And just because something isn't necessarily happening in your timeline, it doesn't mean that it's not happening at all. Any delays, any setbacks, any challenges, that you're experiencing for a reason, okay? It's all part of the plan. So even things not working out for you is part of the plan, is part of things in the end working out for you. For those of you who've really been down on your luck lately, okay, you know, you haven't had a good ride lately, you've been really down on your luck, your love life has been you know, you've been having a lot of misfortune in your love life, or with career, or with finances. I feel like the wheel of fate is about to spin you a very, very different outcome than the one you initially had for yourself. So even if you thought your plans were, you know, pretty big and pretty awesome, the wheel of fate, the wheel of fortune is about to do you, you know, it's about to do you one with 10 times better, and is about to present you with a possibility, an opportunity that is even bigger and more grander than you had imagined. And or if you thought that, you know, you're in a helpless situation and, you know, things aren't going to get better, things are about to take a turning point. You're about to see just how much better things can get for you. And it's almost like it'll happen, it'll feel, there's a shift here that's taking place. For some of you, I feel like you've been so receptive to the energies that you can feel it coming. You can feel that something is about to change for you. Your luck is about to change for you. You can feel that, you know, you've been, for the past couple of weeks or months, you've been allowing people to, you know, enter your life. If you exit your life, if you feel like they no longer serve you a purpose and you're not chasing after them, you're okay with it. And if anything ends for you, you're not resisting those endings. So for a lot of you, I feel like you've been well aware that, you know, the universe has been helping you and working closely with you to make space in your life for something new. And right around the corner, there's this massive turning point. Although for some, it feels like you've been waiting for this, you know, for this change or for this turning point, for this change in luck for a long time, it'll come on very quickly. It'll come on very abruptly. That's why it's important for you to be ready. Okay. In fact, stay ready. That way you'll never have to kind of, you know, if you stay ready, you'll always be ready, right? A lot of opportunities that are going to come your way. I'm also seeing there's a lot of movement in the energy. So for some of you, you will be traveling. Okay, I see air travel. It could be very spontaneous. You could book a very spontaneous trip somewhere. You potentially might be living or studying. By the end of the year, you might see yourself living or studying overseas or elsewhere. Some of you, you're going to take a trip here. I think it's very spontaneous, very adventurous here, but what you're doing here, I feel like you're embracing the uncertainty. You're embracing, you know, what lies ahead, even if you don't necessarily, you know what's coming for you. For others of you, I think you potentially could be moving residence, so changing houses, moving to a different location, or otherwise work, because I feel like there's a lot of movement in your energies. It doesn't have to translate to physical energy though. It could also be that you're moving, you know, you're on this journey. You're on this journey of healing. You're on this journey of self-discovery. You're on this journey of, you know, wellness. You're on the spiritual journey. So I can see that your energies are then, you know, your energy is moving through these different transitions and these different cycles and these different phases. And what's happening now, because you've got this tower moment effect, what's happening now, your energy is being shifted, okay? You're being transformed onto a new cycle, you know, onto a new phase, a new beginning. So when one chapter ends, another begins, but you cannot begin a new chapter if you keep rereading the old chapter. Isn't that right? Okay guys, and these are your messages. Thank you for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. Bye.